Hey everyone, this is me. Last night, updating some things, playing with some things. I was talking to my husband. I don't know. I was feeling some kind of way about my spiral in terms of the dailies, and I knew that the composition notebook wasn't going to work in there. And I was like, man, what am I going to do? So I took that one out, and then I started trying to play with other options. I still kind of am unsettled with what I'm going to use. I do know that I have a day designer, two of them, coming from my friend Dana. She was so sweet, and she was like, Monique, my Target has them. I'll send them to you kind of thing. And I don't know if you know Dana, but she's journal to planners, I think, on here and on Instagram. And she's just a sweet woman. Like, I don't know. She's a sweet one. So when she sends me that this week, I'm like, okay, Monique, what are you going to do with your dailies? Because the day designer is going to essentially be around, obviously, the same exact size as my BlueSky one right there. And the day designer one is the BlueSky. I want to say day designer, or I don't know, but I'm going to start it over. Why not? I don't know. Maybe I'll set it up and then start it over, or I don't know. I'll see when I get them. But I was just trying to play with dailies, and it was bothering me because I couldn't figure out what I needed to do. And so then my husband was calling me back and forth. I had to push like pause. So that's why I'm doing a voiceover on it, because I didn't want to lose this footage. I didn't want to like not update you guys on what I was doing. So like I cut it down some, this little notebook, and I started to really, really like it. But then once I was finished with it, I found out that one little staple was holding it all together. So I was like, no, 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 and no. And then like I was back to the drawing board, and like I was playing around some more. So this was last night. This is me in real time. And then the next clip, you're going to see me in real time doing my setup for my main Stalogy. So again, I didn't want to lose this footage, and I wanted to kind of update you too, because I will be getting that from her, and you will be seeing me update my day designer. So I may take some of the decor that's in this one. One thing about the day designer, the small little pocket, it has the little to-dos every day, and I like that. So we shall see. I think it's been just a fun little journey. I've been on it for like 3 or 4 weeks. I don't know. From when Keish told me last time about it. And I went on this whole thing of trying to look for one. Then I ended up getting a large one. And then, man, it's just been crazy. The large one is there. To be quite honest with you, it's like a wasted $15 because I'm really not even using it. So that's why I'm like, great, Monique. So again, I was playing with this one. I do like my cover. I think my cover is cute. I just wish that it was different. I may very well go into my zipped cover, my zipped Moterm A6 when it comes. The other one comes, my day designer comes, it's in black. And that little A6 was gifted to me as well. So yeah, you could see right there, I was like, oh, this is cute. I think it'll work. I think it'll be great. And then when I'm moving it around, I'm like, wait a minute. I feel that it's like a little unstable. And so I was able to see that, like right when I did that kind of thing, I was like, oh, wait, this thing is barely surviving on a one little staple. So I knew that was going to bother me. So I started taking, I started taking everything back off, and I was like, oh no, that's not going to work for me. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys where I was at with the day designer. The next clip, like I said, is going to be me resetting my whole week. I'm going into week 3 in my Stalogy. So I also tried that. No, that was a no too. So we shall see where that little journey. I'm going to shop my stash some more and see. I know I have all kinds of other stuff that I could use, but for the time being, I was like, let me just put my stuff back together in this little. I like the spiral notebook. I do, but it doesn't fit with this cover together with my spiral. It just doesn't. And so I'm kind of bummed about that because I would just use that because I was using it. So we shall see, friends, how it kind of goes. I really like that little thing, but then I decide, no, I'm going to, the little clear thing from Happy Planner that I cut down, it's on the first little page. I think I eventually put that in the front, but I'm not sure. So yeah, I really, really enjoy this. I wanted to show you guys and see. I mean, like I said, I was talking to my husband back and forth. So I kind of put that right there and try to play with that. So it was just like all over. Then I got this little field note and I put it in the front and I was like, oh, this might work. But then I was like, I do not like my notes in the front with that. And I was just getting really, really, fickle. And it did look really cute, but I feel like it was like too busy with all that I was doing. So I was like, no, I don't think that's going to work either. So I do need to find a daily with it because I do love the dailies. So we shall see what that's going to be all about and how that's going to work for me. Stay tuned with that whole thing. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Monique. It is week 3 in my main book, which is 6/9 through 6/15. I am setting up some stuff because I didn't all weekend. And then as I was setting up, I noticed that I didn't account for pages here. But it's actually a good thing because so normally I do morning pages, I do prayers, I do wellness. Well, lately my wellness has gotten pretty like how do you say, kosher? I don't know. Just it's not. I mean, it's serving a purpose, but it kind of isn't because I'm doing my weight, I'm doing my sleep, I'm doing like my mood and like, I don't know. I think I've used it or ran its course. Of course, my calorie counting is working. Homeschool, I didn't have it for this week, but and I do it for the next couple weeks. I have the rest. It happens. So it's not a big deal because that information can go on my dailies on a little piece of paper. Sleep, mood, exercise. What does that sound? Oh, it's Maya. The weight. I'm at 197.0. You know how many times I've been that? But whatever. I will say it's kind of hard to write on this one. So anyhow, what I'm going to do is I did my tracker. I'm going to draw out my morning pages. I made coffee. I took my medication, which is good. Yesterday I forgot. And I don't know if it was just a me thing or I think I forgot 2 days in a row. I'm not going to lie. But yesterday was a real rough day in terms of my mood. I felt really low energy and really sad. Just really sad. I just couldn't, I don't know. I'm like, what the hell? But it kind of makes sense. Sometimes I'm like, is this medication really even working? I'm on an antidepressant, Wellbutrin, which supposedly has a little bit of a stimulant. I don't take ADHD medication. I tried it. It worked wonderful for a week. I was on Adderall, extended release. And for a week, I felt like, oh my gosh, clear-minded, focused. Like I had all this like energy, of course, because, and then I started getting too jittery. No. She upped me because it was like, okay, I think I was on it 2 weeks because she had to up me. As soon as she upped me, I was like, oh no, what is this? I kind of felt like weird, like, oh, I don't know, completely more unhinged than usual. So then I start getting really nervous. So I'm like, no. So I don't take that. I'm on Wellbutrin, and then I'm on hydroxyzine for my anxiety medication, like a normal routine medication. I do have a rescue med in case like, whoa, because hydroxyzine is kind of like a low-key Benadryl. It has that same class. And, I mean, if I take 2, it's like, I think it's like 25 milligrams. If I take 2, I mean, all it doesn't make me sleep or anything. It just, I'm just feel like, okay, like, I don't have like a lot of rumination. I don't have like, oh my gosh, like a lot of panic. But if I'm in a panic and I cannot control my body, I have a rescue med for that. I think it's clonazepam. I don't take that like a lot, like really. I think I could count on one hand the amount of times I've taken that. It's just that I don't allow myself to, because I'm like, I don't like ever having to be dependent on anything. So what I think I did was, I was like telling, I don't have all of them. Wait, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, they're just up there. I'm like, where the hell? So I don't know what I did. I think I didn't, I swear to you, that's why I like write my meds down in my page, because I'm like my today page, I'm like, did I take them? So yesterday I was feeling like just, I think I doom scrolled for like at least 3 hours straight on the couch. And we were just watching movies, just Sophia and I. And then her tooth came out, oh my gosh, in the night, you guys. When Hubs came home, shout out to Hubs for being the MVP. He freaking helped her yank it out. I was like, I swear to you guys, I was like, I am going to die. Let me just write that for her. And so he was like helping her and stuff, and oh, that's like not the right one. Hold on, I got this little thing, I brought it over here. Like clearly I'm on the wrong area. Like usually I'm over on my thing, and I don't know, I just didn't want to be. But yeah, he took it out and helped her, and I was like, thank God, because she had first called on me, and I was like, honey, can you come help us? Left the room, like left the bathroom. So, because she gets really, really panicked, and then 2 panicked people together sometimes doesn't work. Normally, I'm really able to hold my own, and I'm like walking her off a ledge, like, hey, this means you're growing up. Oh my gosh, how amazing, you know? Once this tooth is out, oh my gosh, you're gonna feel so much better. Man, she wasn't trying to hear my shit. So, daddy brings a calmness. So he came and, oh shit, why'd I do that? I don't need headers on my food log. That takes away from the space. Ruin and scandalous. So yeah, so yesterday I was just, so, y'all, one would say, Monique, if you're feeling like fucking weird, do not go look at body cam videos, because that's all that kept coming up on my freaking Instagram. Because, and then, you know, stuff on La Raza and La Migra and freaking a-holes, and how they were grabbing everybody, and like, oh my gosh, Compton, like all this stuff. And I'm gonna write, I gotta write small because I had my bar and my creamer. You know what I noticed? I count for 75 on my creamer, and my creamer is less in the morning, but I always have a second cup. So I thank God that I account for that. I started going down the stupid rabbit hole of damn these body cam videos. Oh my gosh. Then it started becoming videos of know your rights when you get arrested. It was bad. And then my phone would ring and it would be Isaac. I'd be like, are you okay? He's like, yeah, Mom, I need you to bring my wings outside before I go to work. And he's like, what's wrong? I've been watching. He's like, maybe you should stop watching that. I was like, I know, but I'm already hyper fixated on it. Thank God. I looked up, it was like 6 o'clock. And my husband was like, I landed. I was like, oh my gosh, Monique. You haven't showered. Like, I was still in my workout clothes. I didn't make any dinner yet. I low-key somewhere in there fed Sophia. I did a workout in there, in that whole mix. I went to pick up some medication. So, I mean, I did some stuff, but not to my liking. Like, I was supposed to set up my weeks. I was supposed to go to Walmart or make an order. I was supposed to fold the laundry, add some more in. Like, I was supposed to do some things. Girl, we didn't do shit. Sometimes it's like that. So as you could see, I didn't have my wellness. So to account for my wellness, and I still need to put down all the stuff over here. Let's put homegirl in her Vixen outfit. Okay, let me show you a flip of last week so you will see. Wait a minute, where are we at? That's my tracker. Morning pages, prayers. So look at my whole wellness. Like I wasn't even logging my steps anymore. So this week I feel like I need to get on my shit. I do need to bring some of this over. Maybe just put it on my brain dump. I still need to see, and I need to do all kinds of stuff over my son to the bath. This kid still didn't log into his shit. Oh my gosh. Okay, what's his schedule? The 4th is over, the 5th is over, 7th is over, 8th is over. So he's off. So he's off these days, and then he works on the 11th, the 14th. So he only works 2 days this week. Oh wow, I wonder what he's gonna get into. Okay, so what do we have? Shoot. I have it on my phone. Wonderful. Okay, let's put the weather, because let me tell you about the damn weather, okay? I was completely asleep, and my husband loves the rain. I can't stand the rain. I get so scared. And I was like up. I want to say it was like 5 o'clock. Man, that shit was coming down. And then I'm looking at the forecast for the whole week. It's rain all week. And he had said, yeah, where I came from, it was raining. And I was like, how much you want to bet that shit is going to come over to Houston? And sure enough, when I looked, the whole week is filled with rain. And I think it's bringing somewhat of a cold front, which is great because we need it. But, and then it's going back to its usual swamp weather. But, yeah, that's Sunday. But look at that. At the end of the week, I will be on day 53 with my wellness. Isn't that some shiz? Okay, so I also thought, okay, what if I just write right here this week, like, weight, 197. Sleep, I don't know, because it's on my phone. Exercise, basically if I did my AM and my PM, but I guess I just don't need to write exercise because I have it over here, but whatever, we won't write that next time. My steps, and water, okay? I should have did like a little checkbox. I don't know, we'll see how that works. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. So gratitude, what are we thankful for? Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna lie. Coffee and creamer this morning. I made my coffee. Oh, that's my husband. Because I was so concerned about him going to work because it was raining, okay? And I was thinking to myself, how the hell is he gonna get out of this? Like, that's nuts. Okay, so I made my coffee this morning, and I don't know, maybe I added extra water because it came out really not as dark, not as light. I really wish I measured it. Woke at 7:15. So like I woke up at 5, stood up, was on my phone a little bit. Then I went back to sleep, and I woke up when my husband got up. And I did my meds. I fed Maya. Okay, I do need to cook the chicken. Okay, so let's also go back because I need to bring okay, so let's write that. I do need to make an HEB portal for our pharmacy stuff. So that way I can tell them, get it ready. I'm not gonna put this over because it's just not gonna happen. I got my grandkids some toys, and I got my older grandkid, he's about 2.5. I got him a little car truck thing, and then like it extends to a big racetrack. And then I got the baby like this caterpillar teether, and then I got the older one Paw Patrol shirts, and then the baby onesies. It was my first time just being able to give them something. I am gonna Father's Day plans. I'm gonna hopefully meet them soon. Register. So he needs to, okay, so since he has so much downtime, he needs to log into his portal. I'm gonna tell him to do that and say college stuff. Sir, I mean, you don't have to go. You could stay home. Just tell me that so I can get off your back. Sports bras, okay. He wants his AirTag holder. An AirTag. And then he wants this silicone loofah or whatever. I don't know what it is. He says it could last a really long time. I did figure out summer schedule, but we do need to plan family either day or a weekend away. And then the conference. We went to see Lilo and Stitch this weekend. I'm not getting an A6 Motrin. Vitamins. I thought about a mutual agreement journal with my husband. I'm pretty sure he thinks my shits are all crazy, my ideas. But I'm very into improvement, self-improvement. Until you piss me off and everything's just like, leave me alone, do not talk to me right now until I can regulate, or the Leo is gonna Leo. Call Toyota. Oh my gosh, we need to fix our garage. So that whole debacle, it was a whole shit ton just for the guy to come out and make it go down. If you are unaware, I didn't do any of this shit. Die, Walmart pickup. Okay, hold the phone. I'm gonna say order groceries. So, our garage got all jacked up because basically my son just messed it up. and we had to call somebody to bring in and fix it. And he was gonna he charged a whole lot of money, okay? A whole lot of money. But he didn't get to fix the problem because he has to fix the drums. We just replaced the spring, so I don't know. It's just a big old debacle. So we're probably gonna have to put in our home warranty. We live in an older house. I'm gonna say to clean. Now, the things that I'm gonna write right here for to buy are not gonna be the average everyday things. Like, I need my greens. It's probably a placebo. It does allow me to get my 8 ounces of drink in with water. But, where's the week? Brain dump. Week. So this is next week. And then right here, like, I want to buy sports bras. The homeschool stuff. So maybe I can bring that over. That hurt. Shit. I need to start taking biology medicine too before I start having issues. And you know, when my issues come, they're every August. I want Legos. I want face paint. I want a rug. What is that? She wants a canopy. Where's the thing at right here? I do need to update Busy Bins. Oh my goodness. I got a lot of shit on my plate. I'm not gonna lie. So, actually, I should have probably put that over here. I'm gonna leave it on my brain dump, because if I don't do it, and then that bottle login shit, it wasn't working. I need to troubleshoot that. I found it from watching a teacher's 3rd grade classroom setup, and she lets her kids play on it, but it's one of the curriculum games that her students do. So last night I did vacuum the rug right here, and I vacuumed the rug over there. I need to vacuum our upstairs, or delegate that for this boy, since he's gonna be here this week. So, I mean, I can always look to see what his schedule else is here. Okay, so we did the movies last week. There's no way in hell I'm going to the zoo, firehouse, or museum, or NASA without my husband. So I need local things to do. Local field trips. Field trip ideas. That is the bane of my existence for summer. This. I don't think she's going to camp today. She's going tomorrow. So I need to draw out a lot of these dailies. I'm not doing that right now. Okay, so Hubs went back to work. Again, this was a bus. I keep putting the Hope and Nature Weeks in here when I shouldn't, because I don't really want to use it. I don't know, but I just can't. It's like a security thing. Like, I'm like, is it there? So maybe I could figure a way. You know, I was watching Rhonda, and she was, where is it? She was talking about a social media planner, and she was putting down her videos, like how much she's done or the titles. And I'm like, how? Because sometimes I film like 3 or 4 times a day. But I don't know. I thought, use it for YouTube. And these could be ideas. So the biggest ones are like the setups, my weekly setups, my Sunday resets, my plan with me, my planner projects. I kind of more than likely do those like a lot. I'll change like covers. I'll do so. Yeah, we'll see how that works. So what I probably need to do is put right here Hobonichi. Okay. So after that, I have my journal. And like I said, I don't have much. So I can go towards the back and use the rest of this. But I do have like, I mean, like this is already huge, honestly. I took out this and I put that there. More than likely, I'm gonna come out of this damn cover. So it's gonna rain all week, so it's not like we could do the pool. I know there's stuff here, but I just don't know what. We watched Lilo and Stitch on Friday. I don't look into Etsy and fees for what? What are you doing that for? So, yeah, friends, I mean, try again this time with God. That's motivational for this here eating. I saw something that said it's really easy to maybe move your body, but to stick with what you eat every day. I'm gonna say morning pages. I'm filming and feeling mediocre. Kind of like stressed or like overwhelmed with all the tasks I need to do. But happy to be at home alone. I don't know, just the fact that I could even relax and do this. The fact that I remember when I was working 40 hours a week, even going to school, like, I don't even know how I did it. I really don't. God, please. I don't know. Shit, forgive me for my sins in thoughts and in nature. Help me to remember your love throughout the day. You know, pause, like, okay, Monique, more than what would Jesus do, you know? So that's kind of how I work backwards with this reset. So I've kind of planned out kind of what this looks like. I still have to do my workout, of course. Then I'm gonna come over here and say that I filmed. Oh my gosh, you know the biggest thing? Mondays are wash days. I can't wait till maybe she knows how to wash her hair. But that is not even going to happen for a really long time because she also has to be able to style and condition her hair. And I don't know. I don't know when that will happen. So yeah, friends, this is it. I love my system. It definitely helps me stay put together, mind, body, spirit, taking care of the house, like things like that. I usually do this. Oh, and I'll put my little ruler like this. I cut it a long time ago, one of them. Let's put these guys back in, the ones we didn't use. I thought I was gonna need some washi. I got these here. Oh, my unicorn. Let's put a coffee sticker. The weather. This guy's. Oh my gosh, how cute. I'm gonna put him for like the homeschool stuff on the weekly. Come on. Oh my gosh, what I do need to do is do my nails. But I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Hell no. Oh, I gotta do the Walmart order. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I do need to clean the closet. No. So I'm gonna put that over there. Let's put this over here real quick. I've got the Witch's Brew. I'm gonna put that for the Walmart. That is for, oh shit. That's for over there, so I'll put it here. This is gonna go for the homeschool stuff down here. It's so cute. So I guess with my exercise, I'm like, what are you gonna put? Like, I don't even think that that's relevant. I don't even care about my water at this point, so I'm just gonna put steps. You know? Monique, if you don't place this down Walmart order, I swear to you. Okay, so stress vitamins. I already got oats and cheese sticks. He got that. Oh, kale. Shit. I didn't do the kale, huh? My husband is on this kale thing. So we're just gonna let him be on the kale. And then that flaxseed, I'm not doing all that right now. Because I gotta go to flaxseed, nutritional yeast, black garlic. That's all at Sprouts. Mixed greens, turkey bacon, half and half plates. The power wash spray, I did the applesauce. Green beans, she doesn't even eat those anymore, so I don't know. Then what I do is I go back through. Well, I thank you so very much for watching my channel. I'm going to continue my shopping. I had to edit out because I put my address and I shouldn't have, but I had to edit out. I went ahead and go from the list. Some of this has my writing, our son's writing, my husband's writing. I kind of use that with my Walmart order and then like go back and forth. And then I'll also look on stuff that I have here. Like I put my dye in there. Yeah, I do have to write right here my daughter's stress vitamins. I think I'm going to get those off of Amazon because those are cheaper than Walgreens for some reason. So yeah, I thank you so very much for watching my channel. Thank you and God bless you.